everybody, and welcome to vlog 39. Okay, so anyway, before I begin, I just want to give a little bit of an update or a news on what I said last time. I was going to go and get a estimate for getting electrolysis treatments. Well, I went to where the building used to be, at least where I knew it was before, and there was a big sign on there that said for lease. So either the place has closed or it's moved. I don't know which. So only thing I could do was go home and check the yellow pages and try to find some of the places. And so that's what I did, and I will try again with it later. But hopefully I'll have some more support later on. Okay, but anyway, on to the topic at hand. And this week I decided to do the topic on bottling things up, pretty much denying things and letting them build. Okay, so trying to deny transsexuality is probably the worst thing that anyone could possibly do. Seems like there is so many people out there that thought they could just shut out the feeling that they're transsexual and just go on living this lie that they've been so accustomed to. People are like, oh, well, I'm going to join the military. I'm going to, like, join the Marines, and they'll make a man out of me. Or, you know, I'll get a wife, and, you know, that distracts them for a while. Or, you know, pretty soon you have 1 kid, 2 kids. Pretty soon you got 6 children, and you're thinking, okay, you know, I got a wife, I got a family, I'm the perfect man. You know, there's no way I can feel like a woman now. Or, you know, they try to be a man among men. You know, they grow these big, huge beards. They start driving Harleys around. And you know, all these things might distract you for just a little while. Or maybe for a great while. But sooner or later, you know, you're going to find out that these feelings never really disappear all the way. I've seen it so many times where, you know, someone tries to forget about being trans. And you know, eventually it all comes back, and when it does, it's usually tenfold. I tried it myself. The first time I really had feelings that I wanted to, you know, that I should have been a girl, I got it really bad, and then, you know, I even have it written in a diary someplace. I'm just like, okay, I'm not going to think about this anymore. I've said my last about it. No more talk about this. It's over. But you can't live a lie forever. It's just not going to happen. I know that even my mentor, the one who started me off, the one that got me a starting point, the one that really got things moving in the right direction for me, she even tried it. And she is still trying it to this day, as far as I know. She met a girl, her name was Jamie, and she decided that she was going to go back to being a guy for her. Because I guess they met, they kicked it off, and Jamie wanted her to be a guy. So, you know, and I knew it was a bad idea from the start. I mean, I knew right away. And I tried to tell her that it was a bad idea, and she's just like, you know, she knew it was a bad idea, because the statistics say that 70% of transsexuals eventually commit suicide if they try to shut out the feelings, if they try to live a lie. And she knew it was a risk, but she just said to me, you know, I hope I'm in the 30% that don't. And it's been so long since I've heard from her. I just, you know, it's been almost 10 years. So I can only fear the worst. She's maybe not even alive anymore. So I guess, you know, Sarah, if you ever see these videos, get in contact with me, because I would like to know if you're still alive or out there or whatever happened. But anyway, moving on, it's pointless to try and live as someone you're not and do it for somebody else, because honestly, if someone's going to love you, they have to love you for you and not for who they think you are. They got to love you for you and nothing else. And I know I've done some mistakes myself, even for, you know, the attempt of trying to get a relationship. I tried to turn myself into something that I knew I wasn't for somebody else. I tried to do it very, very slowly so it wouldn't hurt so bad, but it does anyway. Living a lie is always going to hurt no matter what. I mean, especially at that time, things were starting to look up for me, you know. I just started to be seen as a girl to everyone and anyone that I ran into, and then trying to switch it all around, just, that's like a knife right in the heart. But anyway, the longer you lock the feelings away, the stronger they're going to be when they finally come back. And to lock them away for your family, of all things, that's just madness. Because I can't imagine what kind of pain a child would face if they had to find out that their dad is a tranny. I mean, I know there's some children out there that's going to cope and manage with it very, very well. And usually the younger the better, because they don't have these preconceived ideas about the way the world is. But most of them aren't going to be that way, and I don't know what it would be like to have your greatest masculine role model in your life suddenly try to switch and become a feminine role model. I mean, that's just not going to work real well. I don't know. I couldn't see my dad as a female. I don't know if a lot of kids could. But anyway, also, if like the people that plan to join the military to, turn them into a man, that's just going to make yourself more of something that you're going to end up hating. You're going to end up hating yourself even more. Because the same thing happened to me when I was in football for those 4 years that I did. I got forced to lift weights, and as a result, that gave me big arms, and I really hate my big arms. So, if you're going to join the military and you're going to let them shave your head and, make you do all this stupid stuff, you're probably going to get turned into something that you're going to hate even more. I guess the point that I'm trying to make is that bottling things up is not good for your health. I mean, you're either going to do it and it's going to eat away at you inside until you finally explode or commit suicide or something, or you're just going to have to go and do something about it. And I would preferably do something about it rather than killing myself, because, that's kind of no return there. But if you're going to do something about it, I would consider doing it as soon as possible so there's not so many other people to consider, like a family. Because once you become the main breadwinner in your family, you got a lot of responsibility to take care of. And sometimes if you change your sex or gender or whatever you prefer to call it, it's not going to be possible to uphold these responsibilities. So anyway, at the risk of starting to ramble here, which I think I'm doing, I'm going to sign off right now and let everybody go here. So I guess thanks for watching and have a great day. Take care.